I got your wig, ho. You're mad. Miss Wig. I got your wig, ho. I got your wig, ho. Miss Wigiana. I got.
I'm angry. You are doggone right. I'm angry about that. I am so angry that those parents brought the wrath of God down on the head of that child. They didn't even stand a chance.
I just have to pause because this to me feels just crazy. For you to be an attorney, this is insane to me.
What does that have to do with it?
This is crazy.
What does me being an attorney have to do with the truth of God and my service
when you
and
think
my
attorney,
duty?
you think somebody that has their head on straight, that can represent somebody that passed the bar.
Exactly.
This is really freaking me out.
And you're acting like that you can go
I'm not going to sit here and fight with you on my stage, so please be quiet, Shirley.
Please be quiet.
I'm not going to fight with you, okay? We're not going to go there. I didn't come here to do this with you. I didn't come here to do it. Your children are here. Can you be a better responsible parent?
And why don't you be a good role model?
Talking and get her to shut up, that somehow you're going to change the fact that God's wrath is pouring out upon this nation.
Okay, well, I'm going to burn in hell because. So why don't you guys tell me?
Yes, you are.
Why don't you tell me what I am? One of you guys called me something. What is that?
A fag enabler.
I'm a fag enabler. Tell me what that is.
You pandering to a bunch of perverts because you want
Why don't you speak? I want
show.
Rebecca to speak. Why don't you talk to me?
Okay, you have this bully pulpit. You have this audience that you can influence. You have so many people that you can influence. And instead of them teaching, you don't teach them God's standards so that they might go to heaven. You teach them your own standard and saying it's okay to be gay when you know
What show
that
are you
they'll
talking
go to
about?
hell.
Tell me what show
if
you're
you do
talking
that.
about. You're talking about America's Next Top Model,
Yeah,
right?
we have.
Have you seen more than one episode of America's Next Top
Yeah,
Model?
actually, we were sick one day, and we actually saw an entire marathon.
Why would you do that? If I hated fags, I would be like, get the fag off the TV. I'm not watching that. That's what I would think.
It's not about their own hate.
That's what I would think.
It's not what goes into a man that defiles him. It's what comes out of him.
But
it's out of your evil
let
heart.
me just ask you, don't preach. I don't want to do the preaching. I don't want to do the preaching thing.
Information.
I want to talk to you guys. Let me talk to your daughters. They're here and they're over 18. They're adults.
Alrighty then.
I want to talk to you about why you would watch a show like that if you think that people are going to burn and you think it's the biggest sin in the world.
Have you ever seen daytime television?
No, I want to know why you would watch that. I want to ask you, Rebecca. Why would you watch America's Next Top Model if it's so bad?
Well, if you're stuck in a room and you really have nothing to do, you just have to see what's on TV. And that was pretty much the only interesting stuff. It was interesting.
Okay.
But you propagate fag agenda all over it, and you just
could
lie
have
to them
that
to their
show.
faces.
You know what's so funny with you guys? I look at you, two beautiful young girls, and I know that you guys, are you in school? You go to college?
Yeah.
Do you have friends?
Not outside of our church. We have acquaintances.
But you don't have friends.
We don't want to be friends with the people of this world.
She
Our
said not
friends are the
outside
people
of
that
the
serve
church
God.
peers.
Jesus Christ said, who is my mother and who are my brethren? It's the people that serve God. I don't want to be friends with you. I don't want to be friends with them. I want to be friends with people who love and obey the Lord their God.
Exactly.
Because otherwise, they don't have a hope of going to heaven.
Why are you angry too? Why do you all speak so much about love, but in such a way?
You keep trying to mischaracterize our zeal for something other
Because
than that.
it's really not. If you say that you speak from love and
We are
and
determined
God,
for
let
you
me
to
talk.
hear
No,
us.
you say that I'm cutting you
We're
off. You have cut
determined
me
to
off
hear us.
10 times, so I would love for you to be quiet right now.
Yeah, well, we're
I
determined
would love for you to be quiet right now.
You ask and you don't let us answer. You don't let us answer.
I cannot fight you on this stage.
No, so just let us
I
answer, and
cannot
then you
fight
can
you on
talk
the
after we're
stage.
done answering.
I personally think that any racial thing is wrong. Black ghetto bitch, no matter what it is, but the N-word is worse, in my opinion. So what I'm going to do, Tanisha, is I want her to apologize to you, and then I want you to apologize to her in front of everybody.
That's fine.
Okay, so let's start with Cordelia.
I apologize for anything that was said that would be like that, because you know that that is not me, and I'm really sorry that, like, you know, that fight even happened. Like,
And I beg your pardon for what I said as well. And I apologize previously.
Tanisha, that's an apology with an attitude, and you know it.
I mean, I'm a bad girl. I'm doing the best I can here,
no,
right?
you're not.
I'm doing the best I can.
No, you can do better than that. Let's try again. I beg your pardon for.
Yeah, it's fine. I
What is
beg your
that?
pardon. I beg your pardon. All right, I apologize. And
Look
no,
at
no,
each
no.
other. You guys look at each other.
Okay, you know, let me stop joking around.
Yeah, look at her.
Cordelia, you know that I did apologize. We did talk about it.
Do it now.
And we did
it only,
we did squash it.
I know, but let me explain something to you guys. Let me explain something. Cordelia, Tanisha, you said, I did apologize. I did apologize. Cordelia, you're getting hate mail on your MySpace. Cordelia, Tanisha.
I get hate mail, I get death threats.
Exactly. So my point is,
hello.
Now, listen.
Yes.
My point is, you can squash that now. Apologies in the dark when you're a public figure don't really mean anything. That's why people go on the air when they make a mistake. I'm sorry, I called people that and I really didn't mean that. They do it publicly because you have to apologize to everybody. Do you understand? So we're going to start with Cordelia. Again, Cordelia.
I'm sorry for whatever I said.
Look at her, Tanisha.
Do you see how
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, she always cries, yo. This is ridiculous
Tanisha,
to me, yo.
You have a problem, Tanisha.
No, I don't have a problem.
Yes, you do. And when we come back, we're going to help you with that because you should not be laughing when somebody is crying to you. We'll be right
back. Looking like this and like this and all that. And everyone seems to be pretty okay with that. But for some reason, people have a serious problem when I look like that. All right? When I look like that. But luckily, I'm strong enough and I have a good support system. I mean, I love my mama. She has helped me to be a strong woman so I can overcome these kind of attacks. But if I had lower self-esteem, I would probably be starving myself right now. But that's exactly what is happening to other women all over this country. So I have something to say. To all of you that have something nasty to say about me or other women that are built like me, women that sometimes or all the time look like this, women whose names you know, women whose names you don't, women who've been picked on, women whose husbands put them down, women at work or girls in school. I have one thing to say to you. Kiss my fat ass.
Okay, now look at this guy. Now, this one you might not want to pet because they're spiky.
Oh my God.
Now. That was awesome.
I don't want to get stuck by the porcupine.
Okay, now, like you guys said, this is a little porcupine. And actually, did you ever...
First of all, how about he could have cared less about that whole situation? He's just like happy eating.
I know.
Here, like, on the table, we're all like freaking out pandemonium.
Okay, can I touch it?
This has paper on it.
Yeah, you can't eat the paper.
Nope.
Now these are
but
made
you can
with.
touch them with your hands.
That is true. 2 kinds of cake mix, and also one of the little secrets I use diet hot cocoa packets to make to really amp up the chocolate flavor.
Diet hot cocoa. What is Patty saying over there?
She is causing trouble.
Yeah, no, what makes you think I could eat the paper, boo?
You can't eat the paper. No paper. Paper bad, cake good.
Okay, next.
You're the one that wanted to eat the paper.
I didn't want to eat the paper. What's wrong with her?
Okay, again, the frosting is made out of fat-free whipped cream, like marshmallow cream, which is also a great ingredient, and fat-free cream cheese.
Okay.
Okay.
Must everything be a contest?
Are you okay?
Girl, yeah, but I don't need paper. I just made sure my hands were clean, and when I said to the audience, this is paper,
yes.
I meant that I'm not touching the actual cupcake, boo.
Oh, I see.
First one, Beyonce. When was the last time you bought something in a store on your own, like people getting it, and what did you buy?
This is really, really embarrassing that you asked me this.
Why?
Because I have a ritual, me and my friends, whenever, if Jay's album or my sister, Kelly Michelle, anyone's album comes out, we all go out and buy 20 of the record. And I actually went and bought 20 of my own.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I went into the store And it was just me, and I pulled out my card, and I went to the register, and I bought 20 of my records.
Oh my God, were they happy? Were they like, dang, what's up with Beyonce?
They actually told me I could only buy one because they didn't want to run out of the records in the store.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, it was posted in the store when you can only buy one Beyonce album, and I was like, why are you doing this to me? That's not right.
But that's actually a beautiful thing that they're saying you can only buy one because that means it's really, really popular and they want everybody to be able to get a little bit of Beyonce.
I guess that's true.
Very nice. So who'd you go to the store with? Did you go with Kelly?
I went with just my assistant.
Your assistant?
Yeah.
Your cousin?
Yeah.
Her assistant's her cousin. She keep it in the family, y'all.
Yes.
Okay, next question.
100% today. I'm not feeling great. I jog a lot in my neighborhood, and I was jogging today with some friends around my neighborhood, and a friggin' dog bit me. Yeah, he bit me like right here, so it's like a little weird right now. I had to get rushed to the hospital, and then the doctors are like, well, did the dog look like crazy or anything? And I'm like, well, he was angry and he, was like salivating. They're like, okay, was it like foamy salivating or was it? And I'm like, well, it was kind of foamy. And then they tested me and the dog has rabies and had to get a shot. Thank God it's not 20 years ago. If it was 20, 30 years ago, I would, it would be really, really bad. So I'm feeling a little weird, but I'm okay. I'm just thirsty. So can we pause for a second? Can I have some water? Sorry. Thanks. I can't show the name of the bottle. Come here, Sonia.
We're breaking you today! Start the show! Tyra, break!
Ew. Like JK, but like maybe not. But thank you for watching. But you hating ass bitches always have something to say. Hating ass bitch, but you're still watching my vids. What? You're so upset. But that's like okay, because have a piece of bread, have a Xanax, relax, because I said what I said.